Good morning, everyone. I am Pearl.
And I'm Parisangani. Welcome to our morning assembly. Today is 6th of January 2021 and the day is Wednesday. ગુજરાતી તિથિ પ્રમાણે આજે માગશર વદ 8મ છે.
Can you believe it is 2021 already? Can you believe 2020 is behind us? And we made it. Despite all the challenges 2020 brought, we not only survived, we adjusted, adapted, and even learned to live a new normal. For this, we have so much to be grateful for. And what better way to express our gratitude than a prayer in communion? With these thoughts, let us begin with our morning prayers.
धुंधला जाए जो मंजिले, एक पल को तू नजर झुका, झुक जाए सर जहां वही मिलता है रब का रास्ता. तेरी किस्मत तू बदल दे, रख हिम्मत बस चल दे, तेरे साथी मेरे कदमों के हैं निशान. तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा, 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 जाने आस पास है खुदा. मुझे डाल तू नजर, हालातों से हार कर कहाँ चला रे। हाथ की लकीर को मोड़ता मरोड़ता है हौसला रे। तो खुद तेरे ख्वाबों के रंग में तू अपने जहां को भी रंग दे, कि चलता हूँ मैं तेरे संग में। हो शाम भी तो क्या, जब होगा अंधेरा तब पाएगा दर मेरा, उस दर पे फिर होगी तेरी सुबह। तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा, तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा, तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा, तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा। गमर नीरे सा सारे नी सा गरे मगा, गम पा मरे सा नी सा सा द प ग म रे सा मा दा सा ग मा दा। मिट जाते हैं सबके निशान, बस एक वो मिटता नहीं है। मान ले जो हर मुश्किल को, मर्जी मेरी है। हो हम सफर न तेरा जब कोई, तू हो जहाँ रहूंगा मैं वही, तुझसे कभी न एक पल भी मैं जुदा। तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा, 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 तू न जाने आस पास है खुदा।
With 2021 well upon us, today's assembly is all about new beginnings and persistence. We hope that you not only enjoy the performances but also get inspired to make a real difference, no matter how small, and leave today a better place, a better world than yesterday.
As we reflect and start afresh this year, it feels just befitting to bring Yashvi Jagodana to kick off today's assembly with optimism, hope, and love. Yashvi shares with us a poem written by Christian D. Larson, Promise Yourself, also known as the Optimist's Creed. So let us all stand up right where we are, rise and join Yashvi in taking this pledge, in making this promise, a promise to ourselves as we begin 2021.
Promise yourself. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. To talk health, happiness and prosperity to every living creature you meet. To make all your friends feel there's something in them. To look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true. To think only the best, to work only for the best and to expect only the best. To be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are of your own. To forget the mistakes of the past and to press on to the greater achievements of the future. To wear a cheerful countenance at all the times and give a smile to every living creature you meet. To give so much time on the improvement of yourself that you have no time left to criticize others. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. to think well of yourself, to think well of yourself, and to proclaim this fact to the whole world, not in loud words, but in great deeds. To have faith that the whole world is by your side, to have faith that the whole world is by your side, as long as you are true to the self that is inside you. Thank you.
रुक जाना नहीं कहीं तो हार कर, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार कर। गीत के यह बोल हमें जीवन के संघर्ष तथा संघर्ष में टप कर निकलते हुए सुनहरे भविष्य के बारे में संदेश देती है। ऐसी एक कविता जो हमारे अंदर आत्मविश्वास निर्माण कर हमें आगे बढ़ने के लिए प्रेरित करती है। प्रस्तुत है रामधारी सी द्वारा लिखित कविता वीर।
सच है, विपत्ति जब आती है काया को ही दहलाती है। सूरमा नहीं विचलित होते, क्षण एक नहीं धीरज खोते। विघ्नों को गले लगाते हैं, कांटों में राह बनाते हैं। मुंह से न कभी उफ कहते हैं, संकट में चरण न गहते हैं। जो आ पड़ता सब सहते हैं, उद्योग निरत्नित रहते हैं। शूलों का मूल नसाते हैं, बड़ खुद विपत्ति पर छाते हैं। है कौन विघ्न ऐसे जग में, टिक सके आदमी के मग में। खम ठोक ठेलता है जब नर, पर्वत के जाते पाँव उखड़। मानव जब जोर लगाता है, पत्थर पानी बन जाता है। गुण बड़े एक से एक प्रखर, है छिपे मानवों के भीतर। मेहंदी में जैसे लाली हो, वर्तिका बीच उजियाली हो। बत्ती जो नहीं जलाता है, रोशनी नहीं वह पाता है, रोशनी नहीं वह पाता है। धन्यवाद।
It does not take a new year to make a brand new start. All one needs is an eager heart. Abhishek Lakhani presents this message in a poem, New Beginnings by Helen Steiner Rice.
New Beginnings by Helen Steiner Rice. How often we get another chance to have a fresh beginning, a chance to blot out our mistakes and change failure into winning. It does not take a new year to make a brand new start. It only takes the deep desire to try with all your heart, to live a little better and to be always forgiving, to add a little sunshine to the world in which you are living. So never give up in despair and think that you are through, for there's always a tomorrow and chance to start anew. Thank you.
Sun has always been a symbol of strength, a source of infinite energy, hope, and optimism. Here's a well-known musical melody performed on keyboard by Sneha Desai, reminding us that the bright sunny days are here. Viewer participation is highly encouraged.
New beginnings are also about daring to spread your wings, so you will never know how high you can fly. Our next presentation is brought to us by Preeti Hadwani, who is daring us to be like the wild geese, challenging us all to let our imagination soar. A poem so apt to the current times, written by Mary Oliver.
Geese by Mary Oliver. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles to the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal inside you love what it loves. Tell me about despair. Yours, then I'll tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear petals of rain are moving across landscapes. Over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clear blue air, are heading home once again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world will offer itself to your imagination, calling you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place amongst the family of things. Thank you.
New Year brings with it an opportunity to reflect and respond wisely, to listen closely to your inner voice, calling out to you to find yourself, your true potential, your purpose. Our next performer, John Jaithani, reminds us to question, listen, and perhaps even dance to the voice inside us.
The wind, my sail on the sea stays behind me. One day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line?
Please rise for the national anthem. Assembly Saudhan.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Assembly Vishram. And now it's time for today's point to Socha. We have Kamal Chetwani sir, our English literature teacher, to share his thoughts. Let's give him a close listen and reflect on his words of wisdom.
Good morning, dear students and teachers. Welcome to today's Point to Socho. My name is Kamal Chetwani and I teach English literature at TGSW. As we embark upon the year 2021, one can't help but reflect upon the recent past as well as the history of human struggles. Allow me to shed some light with some stories. It's the 1600s and the bubonic plague hits England and shuts it down. So does the Cambridge University. And this young student named Isaac is sent home to his family farm. This is where he notices the falling of the apple. And the law of gravity as we know it comes to birth. Around the same period, all the playhouses and so-called theaters shut down, and all the outdoor activities come to a screeching halt. And this young man, aspiring writer named William, what does he do? He quarantines himself in his basement and starts to write furiously, creating some of the world's greatest masterpieces such as Romeo and Juliet, Measure for Measure, and King Lear, just to name a few. Yes, you guessed it right. This young man, this aspiring writer, is no other than the bard himself, William Shakespeare. Now let's fast forward to the early 1900s. World War I and the Great Depression hit the United States. This guy named Leo, good old Leo, gets laid off. He's out of a job. But he loved tinkering with radio and amplifiers. So he borrows $600 and opens a small radio repair shop in Southern California. But as fate has it, he gets drafted to World War I on the battlefields. This is where he meets this young guy, a lap steel guitar musician. Leo convinces him to go into business with him if they got out alive. And they do. And they go on to manufacture the world's first electric Fender guitar. This guy, Leo, is no other than Leo Fender, the founder of the electric Fender Instruments Company. And how about this guy in Spain during our present COVID-19 times? Runs a marathon on his rooftop terrace, proving us, showing us that anything is possible. Now, I love these stories, and there are so many of them. I love them because despite all the challenges, these people chose to create something extraordinary in such scary times, showing us and proving us that such scary times are indeed the mother of invention, creativity, and growth. So what is my point? My point to today's Socho is, what will be your story? And when do you plan to begin? As Yoda, the Jedi Master from Star Wars, tells Luke, the time is now. The place? Right here. And this life? It's yours. So what will it be, Luke? The choice is yours. I would like to leave you with a favorite excerpt from one of my favorite poems, which is relevant and resonates with today's theme, as well as Point to Socho. So here it is. Lives of great men all remind us. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. And departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Footprints that perhaps another, sailing over life's solemn main, a forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing, shall take heart again. A forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing, shall take heart again. Let us then be up and doing. Let us all then be up and doing, with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. Learn to labor and to wait. Thank you.
We would like to thank all behind-the-scene contributors for their effort in bringing new beginnings to life. A heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for being with us as a virtual audience, and we hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Goodbye, stay home and stay safe.
पिघला दे जंजीरें, बना उनकी शमशीरें, कर हर मैदान फतेह ओ बंदिया, कर हर मैदान फतेह।
घायल परिंदा है तू, दिखला दे जिंदा है तू, बाकी है तुझमें हौसला।
तेरे जुनू के आगे अंबर पनाहे मांगे, कर डाल तू जो फैसला।
रूठी तकदीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो। कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदिया, हर मैदान फतेह।
कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदिया, हर मैदान फतेह।
इन गर्दिशों के बादलों पे चढ़ के वक्त का गिरे बाप पकड़ के, पूछना है जीत का पता, जीत का पता।
इन मुट्ठियों में चांद तारे भर के, आसमां की हद से गुजर के, हो जा तू भीड़ से जुदा, भीड़ से जुदा। कहने को सर्रा है तू, लोहे का छर्रा है तू, टूटी शमशीरों से